Hey everybody, Sheila Hall, Coldwell Banker Premier, and my YouTube, Sharing the Shenandoah with Sheila. I am out and about today doing some real estate work, and I wanted to stop here. I'm actually right on Route 11, so you'll probably hear traffic, but I wanted to stop here, and right behind me you'll see the remnants where there once was an old log cabin. I'm going to turn this around, tell you a little bit about where I'm standing right now. And I might be weird, but when I'm standing at places like this and I'm touching, like right now, I'm touching this stone entrance that once walked into where this cabin was. I think back, I do this in a lot of the older homes that I go in. I'll touch something, I'll think, how many people over the years have touched this? You know, what was the era of time? How did they live? What were the smells? You know, so many different things. Say I'm strange or whatever, but that's what I do when I'm at a place like this. And I wanted to just turn this around. And again, I apologize for any noise, but I am on Route 11, just a couple miles, about 2 miles south of New Market, Virginia. So hold on, I'm going to turn this around. So this is Route 11. And this road right here, I'm going to start here. This is Route 11. Go ahead, and that way is going to take you to Mauzy, 10th Legion area, and you get on 81 that way. Or you head north, and that takes you right into New Market. Now, 81 actually is parallel to 11 right here. That matter of fact, that white house way back there, that big Victorian, my kids were raised there majority of their life growing up. So here's where we are. This is Hewling Road. Give you an idea, and you know, a long time ago, this was definitely not paved. This was just a little dirt road. And back there, it's going to be kind of hard to see because we have a little snow in the mountains still. But back here, I don't know if I can't see because the sun's in my eyes, but around in that area where that dark tree is, the sign Endless Cavern is on the Massanutten Mountain right there. Endless Cavern is there, meaning the cavern is endless. Actually, even where I lived over there, there's fingers of the cave that goes different places. But right here was at one time a log home, and it actually served as a tourist stop. Horse and buggies would come here. And again, the footprint of it, it's a lot of weeds growing up, so I can't really walk in there right now, but the footprint of it is really not that big. But it was a log cabin, and this served as a tourist stop for people to come get information. Here's where you would enter. Let me see how far I can get back in here. Probably not too far because of the snow and everything. But this is where they would come, and they can get tickets for the Endless Caverns. I'll walk on up here. Tickets for Endless Caverns, information about the valley. You'll see it's just, I know it doesn't look like much to some people, but I just think how many people, and at one time there was lighting sign and stuff here, but it was just farmland. Court Manor is I'm facing north, but Court Manor is to my south, not even a quarter of a mile up the road heading south. And if you would take this road, New Market, or Route 11, go into New Market, right at the main intersection in New Market, you will see another log cabin right at the corner, a little small cabin. That also, turn this around, That also served as a tourist stop. I spoke with, this is why it really pays to listen. Let me try to get out of the sun here. It really pays to listen to and have conversations with your elders. And I was blessed to be able to talk with a gentleman that actually owned a partnership with one of the hardware stores and feed places that was in town in Newmarket many years ago. It's no longer around. But he was explaining to me, he remembered, so this was probably, he told me this story, he was an older gentleman, probably about 35 years ago, something. He was explaining to me, he remembered when Newmarket, hold on, that was a truck, so I had to stop talking. He remembered when Newmarket was actually, had dirt roads. He remembered as a kid having dirt roads in Newmarket. He also said he remembered, he asked me, did I know Mayberry RFD and Otis, you know, the town drunk, and he'd go into the jail and put himself there and sleep and leave, kind of, it was his own little place to go. He said that they actually had a town Otis in Newmarket also. The gentleman's name wasn't Otis, but the same concept. So I learned a lot from him. He's the one that actually told me about the log cabin in town being, that was the main place that people would go to get tickets. But where I'm sitting right now behind me, where I showed you, this was another one, and it's right at the entrance of where the main road used to be. I won't drive down and take you down that main road, but it has a lot of really tight turns, a few of them, and then it ends up on another road, which is now the main road. So if I go down here, just past those trees to the left, that is the entrance. Let me see if I can make it like that. Just past those trees to the left, right, let me get my finger here, right about where that car's getting ready to go to the left, that is actually the entrance to Endless Caverns now. But anyway, I just wanted to stop. I was actually passing this and I turned around, came back, because I do have Sharing the Shenandoah with Sheila. And I do like to share information about this beautiful valley. It is cold out right now, but honestly, it feels like a heat wave compared to what it's been. If you ever have questions about the Shenandoah Valley, if you want me to go any place in particular to video, get information for you or whatever, please let me know, because I truly do go up and down the east and the west side of the Blue Ridge with what I do in my job, my career, my livelihood, what I love, being a real estate agent and helping people. But what I also love is I love sharing this beautiful valley. So thank you for coming with me and listening about the little bit of a history of this particular property. I wish I could tell you exactly when it was built. It did burn down, unfortunately, probably about 20 years ago or so, something like that. But anyway, thank you again for coming along. This is Sheila Hall, Sharing the Shenandoah with Sheila. And I wish you a very blessed day. Bye-bye.